you in this world, and I'll take you out.
Right now say a Nashville mother is facing charges after shooting her teenage daughter during an argument. Police say Chantrell Allen fired a gun through her daughter's bedroom door overnight at their Sylvan Heights apartment. We know the 16-year-old was hit in the hand. Police say Allen, the mother, was intoxicated and uncooperative. She's now charged with aggravated child abuse and gun possession while intoxicated.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to y'all with another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely wonderful. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers to Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Tennessee by way of Nashville. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Tennessee, everybody outside the great city of Nashville. And now before I start the story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me the story. And also, keep these stories coming. And now you all, before we start the story, I want to ask you all one question. Have you ever got into an argument with your mom or your dad and things went left? Or have you ever got into an argument with your parents and things turned violent? Because you know some of you all out there fight your children and some of you all out there fight your parents. As in the case of this story right here, where we have 39-year-old Chantrell Allen, who was arrested, yes, recently, just a few days ago, for shooting her daughter in the hand all over a damn argument. Now I want to ask you all one question because I've been trying to do a lot of investigating and researching because that's what we do over here on the Trey King Show family. I want to ask you all one question. What do you think these two was arguing about? And you would think that if you have a mom who's 39 years old and also a 16-year-old daughter, why are you all arguing at 3 o'clock in the morning? So in other words, why wasn't nobody ass asleep? Because if everybody was asleep inside this apartment, guess what? None of this would not have taken place. We wouldn't have no story. And guess what? Miss Chantrell would still be free. And now it all went down last Thursday at Skyview Apartments around 3 a.m. where it was said that Chantrell Allen, along with her 16-year-old daughter, was having an argument. And the story goes also that the two individuals was arguing all night long. So once again, what was so important and what was so bad that you and your child have to sit there and argue? And also, what parent argued with their child early in the morning like that? And also, what child argued with her mom early in the morning like that? Because remember, it takes two to argue. Now, we know one thing about parent and child relationship. You're supposed to have respect, but at the same time, parents, you have to give respect to get respect back. And children, you have to give respect to get respect back also. Now, I was raised up in a way that we don't talk back to our parents because trust me, I talk back to my mom and dad, especially my mom, and got slapped in the mouth so many damn times. Maybe that's why my lips so damn red. But at the same time, I was taught that even when my parents were wrong, guess what? Still don't say nothing. And I'm sure some of y'all was taught the same way that if your parents were wrong, you don't even say nothing. You just let them go. But at the same time, you have some people who would try to stand up to their parents and try to go toe-to-toe with their parents. And that's one thing that you should never do. But at the same time, nothing should be that serious where a parent grabs a gun, no matter what's going on, other than if you're trying to protect your life. But if you're not trying to protect your life, if your life is not in danger, why grab a weapon? Because think about this. The daughter was shot in the hand. But what if Chantrell Allen would have aimed a little bit higher and shot her daughter in the heart, or aimed a little bit higher and shot her daughter in the head and killed her? Then guess what? You're going to realize that the argument wasn't even worth it. So it's a very good thing, but it's sad also that the 16-year-old girl was shot. But it's a very good thing that she wasn't shot in any vital part of her body because guess what? Then we will have a murder charge. But I've been looking over social media and people are trying to say that Chantrell Allen was jealous of her daughter. Now think about this as we compare these two pictures together. Why would the mom be jealous of her daughter? Is it because the way the daughter looked, or is it because the way the mom looked? Because to be honest with you, neither one of these two individuals is ugly. So let's just keep it real. And no, I'm not up here trying to love on a 16-year-old girl. So let's get that straight also, because this is not a P. Diddy show over here. Now, I don't understand why people are trying to say that the mom is jealous of the daughter, and that's the reason for this whole altercation, when clearly there's more going on. But before we dig deep into the story, you know you done messed up when the Spanish people come out online and started ridiculing you, talking about ASA. That's messed up what Chantrell did to her daughter, Holmes. I mean, what is up with these Mexicans? Don't you all have enough to worry about? And watch how many people jump in the comment section getting mad. Anyway, let's begin.
That's Nashville mother facing charges this morning after police say she shot her own daughter. It happened at their apartment in Sylvan Heights yesterday morning.
So that girl, just 16 years old, and that mother, about 39 years old. And you can only imagine, you know, the fear that she was going through when those shots rang out.
And now, as the news reporter stated, imagine the fear the daughter was going through when those shots rang out. But guess what? The daughter was standing on business before those shots rang out, because that's the whole reason why. What? The shots rang out because the daughter was going toe-to-toe with her mom. And now look here, I'm not up here trying to justify the mom shooting her daughter, but at the same time, the daughter should have just left mom alone and just listened to what the hell mom had to say, because at least you wouldn't have got shot. Now, once again, you got to ask yourself, family, what was so important that you have a mom and daughter arguing early in the morning like that? What is really going on inside this home? I mean, it sounded like to me more is going on. So let me ask you all a question before we dig deep into the story. Do you think the daughter was doing some stuff that the mom did not approve of? Or was the mom just drunk as hell and out her damn mind and wanted somebody to fight and somebody to fuss with? Because you have people like that. When they get drunk, guess what? They start acting what we call down south, a damn fool. Let's continue.
It all started around 3 o'clock yesterday morning at the Skyview Apartments on Susanna Drive. This here is that mother. According to Metro Police, Chantrell Allen and her daughter, they were arguing all night. Police say when the teenager closed the door to her bedroom and tried to keep her mother out, Allen fired a shot through the door. That teenager was shot in her hand.
And now, family, after listening to what the news reporter had stated, he stated that while the mom was arguing with the daughter tried to shut her door to her room, but the mom did not want the door shut. So let me ask you all the question. Have you ever got into an argument with your parents, or your parents were fussing at you, and you try to go in your room and shut the door, and what your parents say? You better not shut that damn door, or you better open that door. So we already know one thing. When you shut the door in front of your parents' face, guess what? They take that as a sign of disrespect, especially at 3 in the morning, and especially if they drunk as hell. So what did y'all think was going to happen? Now, all I can think about this whole equation, family, while this whole incident was going on, where in the hell was Young Buck at? And also, where was Glorilla when you really need them the most? Let's continue.
Officers say Allen was clearly drunk when they got to that scene and arrested her. She's now charged with aggravated child abuse and gun possession while intoxicated. She's being held on a $105,000 bond, but it's a story you don't see every day.
And now in closing, Miss Allen, Chantrell Allen, that is, you got yourself a whole felony, aggravated child abuse, for shooting your child in the hand. And ma'am, think about this. When your daughter shut the door, unless you can see through the walls, which I doubt very seriously, because only Superman can do that. Now, unless you can see through the walls, how did you know that you were shooting your daughter in the hand? Because as I stated earlier in the video, you could have shot your child in the heart and also in the head. And guess what? Then you would have a whole damn murder charge, like y'all say in Tennessee, a whole. Y'all say whole about everything. But in closing, what was so detrimental and what was so bad inside this apartment where a mom and a daughter was arguing early in the morning like that? And why wasn't nobody asked to sleep, or the mom in her case going to work or coming home from work? And guess what? It wouldn't be no damn argument. But the last thing you want to do, family, in closing, is argue with somebody, no matter who they are, while you're drunk and also while you have a damn weapon. Because as you all can tell, things like this happen. And true enough, children should respect their parents, but at the same time, parents have to respect their children also. It's a two-way street. You give and you take. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all soon on next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.